Hey, good morning. How's it going? I feel like today's gonna be a fun video. There's an early Cars and Coffee going on in area here. It's actually one of the bigger Cars and Coffee that happens just because of the events of last year. They, kind of just simmered down a little bit, but now it's like back up to, how it used to be. And it's where more of the wealthy folks in the area reside. So of course, there's always some really high-end cars, Ferraris, high-end Porsches and stuff, usually at this Cars and Coffee. So it's always nice to see, but it's just a lot of regular locals too that meet up here. It's really the biggest weekly Cars and Coffee that we have in our area that I can think of. So yeah, it's always a good time to go up there. So I haven't recorded any video, so this is what I'm doing today. I'm recording some video here. So we're in the Mustang now, and we're gonna start setting ways up there. And on our way up there, I do have some things I want to talk about. All right, so I have about 25-30 minute drive, get to the area where they have the Cars and Coffee. So I want to take this time and I want to talk about some things. Talk about the future here from Cobra and just the future of my presence on YouTube and just as a content creator in general. So this is something that I've been thinking about for a while now, pretty much ever since I started YouTube. I've been thinking about this, and I've been thinking about if I've done it wrong. I am truly passionate about my Fords. I love Ford cars. I mean, some of the coolest Ford cars, that were ever made, I think were made in like the 90s. And I love 90s era Ford cars. I mean, I don't even know how many 90s Fords. I'm a 90s baby, so it all works out. But the problem is, I'm not just a Ford guy. I'm a car enthusiast, no matter which way you slice it. If it's cool, if it's fast, if it's whatever, if it's an enthusiast car or a car you can be enthusiastic about, you're damn right I'm gonna like it. So what I've noticed is sticking with one specific, I guess kind of like supporting one specific brand of cars, I almost feel handicapped because, I would love to express my enthusiasm for other cars, and I actually do more often than I think I should, focusing, being a Ford specific channel. I mean, you always see me gawking over all these other cars that aren't Fords on my Ford channel. So this is where I think the problem comes in. I don't want to make a Ford specific channel, especially get it to a point where, it's really big and really just, super specific on Ford. And there's just a lot of other things I would like to experience. There's a lot of other things I'd like to do, and I feel like I'm handicapped with sticking to Ford. Not to say I'll never not do Ford content, but I think focusing my channel on Ford vehicles is a mistake. Do you understand? I think focusing, branding myself as the true Ford enthusiast wasn't a horrible move. But I think what's happened is, because I am no longer enthusiastic about Ford, Ford is no longer enthusiastic about Ford, and making videos about future Ford products or just recent Ford products is not something that I'm really wanting to do, mainly because I'm not enthusiastic about it. Ford, I'm not sure what direction they have taken, but it's not a direction that's appealing to someone like me. Trying to build a brand that's focused around enthusiastic Fords, it's really hard. I've gotten so much hate because of my lack of enthusiasm, rather, about some of these new products like the Maverick and the Bronco and all that. You know, like the Maverick, I'm sure will be a great vehicle in its own, and the Bronco is cool. I'm glad they went with the retro style. It's still kind of hard to be enthusiastic about it. Like, Ford in a direction with things, really, it started with the Mach-E and it's just kind of going downhill from here. It's really hard to be enthusiastic about Ford's vehicles. Like, you could say, yeah, they're good, but I'm not gonna start like promoting Ford and being like, oh, these are the best vehicles, you gotta go and buy them, hands down, best thing I've ever driven, whatever, you know, swinging from the ropes of Ford's nads. No, man, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it and be honest. Let me put it that way. And I'm not a person that's gonna lie about things like that, because then it just takes away from being a real car enthusiast. So, Kirk, what does all this mean? What are you trying to tell us, your viewers, your subscribers that have been watching your content since the SHO? You've gotten rid of the SHO. Now what are you trying to tell us? Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. I've thought about this quite, you know, for a little while now, and I think what I'm going to do, I think what would be best for me, my current viewers and subscribers of FOMO and then my future channel, is to create a whole separate channel and start building it from there. I haven't decided on a name, a brand. I'm thinking about a few things. Some things I came across were something like Cars on Kirk, or Kirkin' Out, Kirkin' Rides, Kirkin' Cars. I don't know, something like that. I just want to signify that there's me and cars, and because that's been my life. It's been me and cars. So I want to build that, and I want to also just project myself as a car enthusiast. But do it about every car, every brand, every make, every model that, you know, you can be enthusiastic about. That's what I want to do. So that will be kind of that's going to be the basis of the new channel. And actually, to get help with some name ideas, let's see, this video will be uploaded Monday, today, that you'll be watching it. So tomorrow, Tuesday, I'm gonna set up a poll. I'm gonna set up a poll, and you know, I'm gonna see if I can get some ideas of what sounds like a good name for another channel here. Things that will be the same. First of all, it's gonna take time to build up the other channel. I think because I can get a lot of my subscriber base currently to help me out and switch to my other channel, not switch, but also subscribe to my other channel. I think it won't take nearly as long to build. You know, I've been, you know, gotten myself established now on YouTube, so I don't think it'll be as long. So that's step number one. Step number two is to keep working on FOMO Cobra. Right now, I've got a monetized channel. It's recognized. People know me about it. You know, they know that I'm FOMO Cobra. They know that I'm the Ford guy or whatever on YouTube, like some of the local people here. So I'm not gonna abandon it. It'd be stupid if I did, which is why I've decided just to create another channel. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I think creating another channel where I can be open and I can be enthusiastic about all cars that don't have to be Ford related, I think it'll be good for growth. Right now, there are a lot of awesome cars coming out. I mean, you got this Corvette that's pretty much, it is literally now the poor man's Ferrari, coming out with the new Z06. It's just, you know, and of course you got all these crazy, you know, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram products that have been coming out. I mean, some of the most awesome vehicles are, you know, the Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chrysler products, you know. I mean, the freaking TRX, the ones that are out. I mean, there's videos of a stock TRX versus a stock Gen 2 Raptor, you know, like EcoBoost Raptor. Just getting, the Raptor's just getting slaughtered in just raw power. Straight line performance, the TRX is just dominating, obviously. I mean, that Hellcat engine, you know, they're just sticking in everything, and it's crazy what they're capable of doing, and you know, kind of what they've been able to do with that engine, that drivetrain. So, you know, there's just a lot of awesome cars to be excited about. You know, you got, you know, I was just watching Matt Moran Motoring. You know, I watch his weekly updates to see if there's any cool, exciting enthusiast news. You know, you got, what was one of the exciting things was the RS3, new RS3 coming out. That's a car I would love to have if money wasn't really an issue. Like, legitimately for a daily driver, I would love an RS3, hands down. You know, so there's just a lot of other cars I want to experience. You know, if I want to enter the realm of being a reviewer and doing that in my content, like reviewing cars for brands, you know, I want to actually be excited about those cars. Right now, there's not one vehicle I think I'd really be excited for trying to get Ford to send out a press vehicle or something, or try to get some type of vehicle, you know, to review. Even though I could, I'd be lying. So yeah, hopefully this didn't come as too much of a shock. I think this would be, it's what's going to be best, I feel, for, you know, my journey here on YouTube. So definitely stay with me here. I'll be giving some updates. Like I said, first thing I want to do is start trying to get some branding kind of laid down, some of the groundwork there, and put out a poll, see where that goes. And you know, once I kind of decide on a name, then I think I'll you know, start actually going through the process of creating the channel and all of that. So, you know, once I get that going, then of course you'll see me promoting it, and I would love for you to follow me on that channel as well and help me build that up, because I think that channel, once it takes off, is going to be twice as big as Fomacobro is already once it starts. And of course I'll be featuring the same cars because that's what I have. So the Fords will always be the base of whatever I do. I mean, at heart, I've always loved my Fords. But yeah, enough of that. We're not too far away now from the Cars and Coffee. You got a lot of cars. There's a cool Fiesta ST over here. Looks like on some rotiforms. You know, there was a nice C7 Vet back there. There's just all kinds of cool stuff in traffic with me. Looks like a cool Jeep Wrangler up here. So, you know, we'll be heading out to the, you know, we'll be here at this Cars and Coffee very soon. And start looking around and seeing what's there. See what we can pick out, some cool cars.